Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do, just to cheer up the boys she knew. She made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be taking on the New York Yankees in the third game of a 4-game series at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here, sort of. People call me BW for short. That works for me. Folks, don't worry. I am doing okay. Got a little bit of a back problem. It actually happened on stream yesterday. And it's gotten worse since I've signed off yesterday. I've had worse, but the only way I'm going to be able to do this is to be quite comfortable, to be in a reclined position. I've got things set up here to do this. It's not going to be the same. You're not going to see me. And it might have to be this way for another game or two. We'll have to just play it by ear, folks. BW is down, but he's not out. We got baseball. We got the Yankees. My voice is still working fine, and that's what matters. So, right. This weekend has been abysmal. There's not really any other way to put it. The Orioles have lost the first 2 games of this series. We've been outplayed in every facet of the game. And it's not going to get any easier today. We're asking Trey Gibson to make his Major League debut against the Yankees with their best pitcher on the mound, at least their best active pitcher, Max Fried, a left-hander. And the Orioles, we are still waiting, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have yet to beat a left-hander. A starting left-hander yet this season. And what better time to do it than today? The Orioles desperately need to get a win here. A loss today guarantees a loss of the series. We have to win today and tomorrow just to get a split. It's asking a lot. On the page, this game looks like it's not in our favor. Hopefully, the game of baseball will do what it typically does and will surprise us with something we're not expecting. And I don't think we're expecting to win this game. We're hoping to win. There's a difference between expectation and hope, folks. Today, we're going to hope. We're going to hope that things go our way. All right, so again, it's Trey Gibson, a right-hander, making his Major League debut on the mound today. He is our top pitching prospect, and What do you want me to tell you about him? I can't. I honestly don't know like what his pitching arsenal is. I should, but I'm the kind of guy that wants to know everything about the major league team. When we're talking about the farm, before guys get called up, I take a look at stats and this and that. But I'm not sitting there watching game film and stuff. I don't even really know what Trey Gibson throws, but we're gonna find out. He's up against Max Fried. Fried has 4 wins on the season already, a record of 4-1, and the numbers are all very, very good. Once again, a 2.09 ERA, a WHIP of just 0.80. That has got to be among the leaders for qualified pitchers for WHIP. That is quite low. 47 in the third innings, and has only given up 26 hits. 37 strikeouts to 12 walks, and he's only given up 1 home run ball. 1 home run ball, pitching in the bandbox, that is Yankee Stadium. 47 in the third innings already. I mean, that's a quarter of a season for a lot of guys. Yeah, our work is cut out for us, folks. The starting lineups for the visiting Orioles. Today, Gunnar Henderson is being benched. You could say he's getting the day off against a left-hander. I don't know. This is his first day off period altogether. Gunnar is not in the lineup today. Taylor Ward is going to lead off and play left field. Adley Rutschman will bat second today and do the catching. Pete Alonso is the DH hitting third. Tyler O'Neill, a cleanup hitter today. In right field, Kobe Mayo is all the way up to the number 5 spot. He's at first base. Leody Taveras, who was out of the lineup yesterday, not sure why. Later in the game, he didn't come in either. He's back in the lineup today. He's hitting 6th. He's playing center field. Jeremiah Jackson will play second base and bat 7th. Weston Wilson hitting 8th, and he's at third base. And finally, Blaze Alexander will play shortstop and bat 9th. There is not a left-handed batter in the lineup today, but I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make against a pitcher as good as Max Fried. For the New York Yankees, leading off and playing center field, Trent Grisham. Ben Rice is at first base batting second. Aaron Judge, as per usual, will hit third and play right field. Cody Bellinger, the cleanup hitter in left field. Jazz Chisholm, second base, batting fifth. Jason Dominguez is the DH hitting 6th. Austin Wells will do the catching and bat 7th. Ryan McMahon at third base hitting 8th. And finally, Jose Caballero is the shortstop and batting 9th for the Yankees. There was a corresponding move to get Trey Gibson on the active roster. Nick Rackett, a left-handed reliever who we saw yesterday. He just got called up, and he is already back to AAA. Gibson on the roster for Rackett. What else? That's pretty much it for news and notes since yesterday's ball game. Yeah, no lefties in the lineup. Gunner's got the day off. Rackett is back in AAA. Gibson is starting, and he's active. I think there's... never mind. That's pretty much it. Let me see if this game is up yet. We're about 6 minutes away from first pitch. By the way, folks, whenever I have to lean forward, just prepare to hear a lot of grunting and ouch and damn it's and things like this. You know, my freedom of movement ain't so great. Let's see here. All right. Looks like that's the game. What am I looking at here? Highlights? I guess I have the Yes Network telecast that I'm watching here for the Sunday game. Not Masson. But looks like it's going to be a few minutes before first pitch. It is a 1:35 p.m. start time, correct? That's what I'm seeing. Okay, first pitch should be 5 minutes away. What else? Charm City chat. Folks, just to let you know, the chat is just a little bit farther away than it usually is, and just that little bit extra distance is making it not so easy to read the chat, but I'm going to do my best to stay engaged with you guys. We have Nkanu here, Alan Piles, Heath Payne, El Duderino, Fly By Night, Colonel Bill Holland, Big J, Slater Brown, Phantom, George, Kurt, Charm City Entertainment, Mike Davis, Richard DeRocher, Chowa, Carl. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Right. So, once again, Cartoon BW will be on the air today, and we'll take it on over here. There I am in the corner. Folks, it's me. It's like I never left. Same setup as always. I'm just I got better hair today. No more gray in the hair. It is an older photo of me. All right, folks. How can we win this game today? What do we got to do? First thing would be, do something against Max Fried as soon as humanly possible. Will that BW break out the hat? I don't know. Don't think I can do that. What I can do, let me see. Where is this? Is there a shot of me with the hat somewhere? If I can find it, I'll put it up there. Folks, hit that like button, please, if you don't mind. Get that out of the way. Maybe under the baseball folder? Good God, look at all these images. That's a lot of images. Let's see. Where's that original one of the hat? I'm not seeing it. Entertaining, right, folks? As I silently look through a folder filled with images. What happens if I just... Hey, I could put this up. That looks more like me. There. There we go. I got the hat on. Here we go, folks. Here I am. I'm ready to watch the baseball game. Oh, God. Yep. Back pain is a mofo. But it's not that bad. I've had worse. I've had worse within the past calendar year. During the off season, I had a really bad case that kept me pretty much immobilized for about a week. This is nowhere near as painful. I've got some mobility. I got some positions that I can sit and not feel so bad. So it's not that bad, but I can't be sitting in my normal chair. Definitely not in the mood to be on camera. Hope you guys are okay with it. Looking up info on Gibson. Yeah, what does he throw? What's his arsenal? Does he have any, does he throw like a splitter or a slurve or anything? Or is it just going to be fastball, changeup, curveball, slider guy? I don't know. Enough mobility to roll a blunt. Yeah, a blunt of tobacco, I suppose. Unfortunately, the devil's lettuce out here is no longer legal. It's been that way now for a while. Scouting report. Okay. Oh, I have to lean forward to read this, though. Oh, God. Oh, the work. Gibson with a fastball, curveball, slider, cutter, and a changeup. His slider is his best rated pitch. His changeup, his worst rated pitch. Gibson owns a 31.5% strikeout rate over the past 2 seasons in the minors, third among minor league hurlers with at least 200 innings pitched. So top 3 in the past 2 seasons in the minors in strikeout rate. The guy's a strikeout pitcher. Gibson has a power pitcher build and power pitcher stuff. He's 6'5", 240 pounds, with a 4-seamer that he can rev into the high 90s, a 2-seamer to generate ground balls, and an array of secondary offerings designed to miss bats in abundance. Boy, they make him sound like he's already an all-star. He throws 2 different sliders and an above-average curveball, both in the low to mid-80s, as well as a cutter and a developing changeup. He's added velocity and proven durable since entering pro ball, cutting his walk rate as he's climbed to the upper levels. Gibson is a good strike thrower for a power pitcher and could develop average command across the board, which isn't significant given the breadth of his arsenal. The pitch mix and his ability to generate whiffs gives him the ceiling of a mid-rotation starter with the floor of a leverage reliever, given all of his swing and miss weapons. All right, well, sounds nice. Sounds nice. Oh, God, that's me putting the laptop back down. Ugh. You'll know when I move, folks. You'll know when I move. All right, folks. The hat, you'll just have to believe me, it's on. It is on. Folks, we got 64 people here already. Half of you have hit the like button. Half of you have not. Go ahead and hit it. We were waiting for first pitch. By the way, shouldn't that have happened already? I thought first pitch was 135. I'm looking at Max Fried taking his warm-up pitches on the mound right now. So I don't know how far behind I am, but folks, as a reminder, you're going to want to get synced up with me. And it's quite likely that if you're watching the game on a TV that you're ahead of me. So you're going to want to pause your game to get synced up if you are ahead of me. Go ahead and just pause your game right after the first pitch. Allow me to catch up, make the call of that first pitch, then unpause your game, and you're synced with me and everybody else for the rest of the afternoon. All right. All rise except me. Yeah, I'm not rising. Just heard an interview from Trey Gibson. He refers to one of the sliders as a death ball. Gyro slider. All right. I'll have to keep an eye out for it. Let's see if I can tell the difference between the 2 sliders today. Folks, we're ready for baseball. Taylor Ward is in the batter's box. Max Fried is set, and the windup, the pitch, fouled back. We are underway in the Bronx. Taylor Ward comes in hitting .295 with a home run and 12 RBI. The 0-1 pitch is a slider, a changeup, left off the outside for a ball. 1-1 the count on Ward. I've got my soundboard. It's not quite within normal arm's reach. This pitch is a strike. It's dropped by the catcher, but it's a strike. 1-2 on Ward.
Taylor?
I got to really reach for it. I might not be hitting the buttons as much today. Yeah, thanks for sending that along, Phantom. It was a good read. The 1-2 pitch. High, 2-2. Again, Max Fried has pitched over 40 innings this season, and he's only given up 1 home run. His whip is just .80. So that is basically 4 base runners every 5 innings. Less than 1 per inning by some margin. This pitch is fouled away. 2-2 the count on the first batter of the ball game. And here comes the 2-2. Tapped foul. We'll do it again. All right. Ward is making Fried throw some pitches here. 6 so far already. I'm telling you, Ward should be batting leadoff against lefties and righties. I'm just going to keep saying it. Pitch fouled straight back. It's still 2-2. He takes at bats like a leadoff hitter you want to see. Gunnar Henderson does not. Tell me I'm wrong. Another 2-2 pitch. That is inside ball 3. And look at Taylor Ward go, folks. He's going to make Max Fried throw at least 9 pitches here. Yeah, he's got good walk totals. He hits doubles instead of homers, which I'd rather have. I don't want my home run hitter leading off. That is ball 4. Taylor Ward has drawn another walk, and he made Max Fried throw a lot of pitches. Folks, that's about the best start to the... I would rather have a start to a game like that than a first pitch home run. I know that might sound crazy, but I'm a crazy guy.
I'm walking here.
Let's hope this leads to something. Here's Adley Rutschman batting right-handed against Fried. And the first pitch is a curveball in the dirt, folks.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Max Fried, it's early doors. And the thing is, a good pitcher like him, it might be a case of just that first inning not having the command and having to take an inning to get going. You got to take advantage of... Whoa, look out. That was a close pickoff play at first. The Orioles. My goodness. Don't you dare get picked off today. Aaron Boone has got his hand up as if to say, I'm going to wait and see if we want to challenge. It was very close. Too close. I hope we don't see... Are they going to challenge this or not? I hope they don't. They are challenging. Wow. The Yankees are going to attempt to challenge this. Ward is either going to be safe or out at first base after a pickoff move on a 1-0 count. There's just no excuse if he gets called out here. No excuse. I really can't tell you what they're going to call, folks. It's pretty close. But, yeah, I don't see anything that's a clear overturn, which is good. By the way, the Orioles are wearing their black jersey tops with gray pants. Yankees in their classic home pinstripes. We got a cameraman that's standing like right behind Taylor Ward. Like, get out of the way, dude. You don't have to be right there. Get off the field. We are waiting for this review, and I got to tell you, that angle right there isn't going to help us. That looks pretty bad. The runner is safe. The runner is safe. Good God. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right. Well, I think Taylor Ward knows exactly how big of a lead he can take. Now he knows. And the thing was, folks, it wasn't a very big lead, and the pickoff move, if I had to rate it, it was an average move. It really wasn't. I can't remember who it was we saw a couple of games ago, but he had a really good pickoff move, and that was a right-hander. All right, we're back to action, and Adley hits a ball foul, but it's going to roll into the infield. It is a foul ball. 1-1 the count on Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
All right, folks. It's a late start and also a delay with a early challenge. We are only on the second batter of the ball game. Runner at first, nobody out. And a 1-1 pitch to Rutschman is hit in the air behind home plate, foul. Today's home plate umpire is Alfonso Marquez. And he has a rating of being hitter friendly. I don't know what that means anymore in the age of the ABS system, but that's the Yes scouting report. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, hit in the air, center field. It's shallow. It is lazy. It is caught out there by Grisham for the first out of the ball game. Adley flies out to center. Temperature in the ballpark is 55 degrees. No indication of bad weather, but it looks a little bit dark out there, like a cloudy day. Pete Alonso's up. He's hitting third today with Gunnar out of the lineup. He moves up to hit third, and the first pitch to him is ball one.
A polar bear stirs.
Alonso is homered in back-to-back games. A swing and a miss on a curveball low and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Max Fried's got one of the better curves in baseball right now. It's a big one, and when he can locate it, it's not good news for hitters. This pitch misses inside, a fastball. 2-1 the count on Alonso, folks. Early bugle time. The 2-1 pitch, fouled straight back. Got a high heater. Just missed it. So yeah, Alonso working on homers in consecutive games. Let's see if he can find another one today. Get hot. 2-2 pitch, foul back. We'll do it again. Well, the Orioles are making Fried work here early. Just 1 out. He's already up to 18 pitches. The way his numbers look this season, if you can get him out after just 5 innings, even if he hasn't given up any runs, just try to get him out of the game as soon as you can. Folks, that is ball 3, and that did not miss by much. We got a full count. A runner at first, 1 down. The payoff pitch to Alonso. Swing and a miss. Up and away with a sinker. Fried gets the strikeout. Out number 2. $50 likes down. Let's keep going, folks. We got about 100 people here. Here is Tyler O'Neill. Big curveball dropping right in there for strike 1 to Popeye.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
220 average for O'Neill, just 1 home run and 4 RBI. He's only played in 15 games this season. Fried with a very slow leg lift, and the pitch is popped up along the first base line. It's going to be in play, but it will drop out of reach of everybody. First baseman and right fielder. Ball falling between them down the right field foul area. 0-2 the count on O'Neill. Yeah, folks, that's what today is about. Let's do something unusual. Let's beat the Yankees. Let's get a home run off of Fried. Let's not get caught off a base. Let's do all the things. 0-2 pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know if anybody heard Gunnar Henderson's post-game interview response from the locker room yesterday. O'Neill hits a ball to right. That is going to be hanging in the air. Aaron Judge barely has to move. He will make the catch. And the inning is over. And wow, Joel already reporting the pitch count barely before I say when the... You guys aren't synced up with me, are you? You guys want to get that info out quick. Yes, 24 pitches in the inning for Max Fried. That is good. That is good. If he could do that for the next 3 innings, he'll be done after 4 innings. It's going to be tough to do, but maybe we can get him out of here after 5. On to the bottom of the first, it's the Orioles 0, and the Yankees are coming up. Phantom's actually a little bit behind. Folks, Trey Gibson is about to make his Major League debut. What about Gunnar, BW? Yeah, no Gunnar in the lineup today. I got no problem with it at all. No problem with it at all. I think it should have been done sooner. I'm not saying that he's being benched out of some sort of disciplinary or, send a message kind of a thing. But I think it kind of at the same time is. I think the sort of rationale is that, hey, there's a tough lefty on the mound. We're trying to get as many right-handed bats in there. You haven't had a day off yet. Yada, yada, yada. But, I mean, if you're Gunnar Henderson, you're saying to yourself, I'm the best hitter on this team, and we're playing the Yankees. I don't give a shit if he's left-handed, right-handed, or it's an octopus throwing from 8 different directions. I belong in the lineup. But Albanez has sat him, and I have no problem with it. I hope a day off for Gunnar makes for a better Gunnar tomorrow. All right, we are in the bottom of the first, and Trent Grisham is going to look at a first pitch inside just a little bit from Trey Gibson. There he is. In AAA, he had a 2-2 record, an ERA of 4.01. Opponents hitting 277. That's not good. That's pretty high for the AAA level, especially. And where did that miss? Did he not get that strike? That looked pretty close. It's a 2-0 count, and there's a strike hitting the knees on the outside corner. 2-1 the count on Trent Grisham. Well, what was I saying about Gunner's postgame yesterday? I was asking if you guys had seen it and just how you felt about his response to, people saying that, we're not really playing all that well right now, or like our team looks a little lifeless out there. And it just felt like, I don't know. This pitch is hitting the air to left, going toward the foul line, reaching into the crowd and making the catch is Taylor Ward. Folks, Taylor Ward. He doesn't go back on balls too well. He doesn't come in on balls too well. But if he's got to move laterally, look at this move. He ran to that sidewall, stuck his glove into a hostile Yankee fan crowd, and came away with the baseball. Nice catch. One down. Helping out Trey Gibson get his first out. Ben Rice crushes one to right, and that ball is gone. It's a line drive home run into that short porch group of seats in right field. Home run number 12 for Rice. It's 1-0 Yankees. Welcome to the bigs, Trey. That will end the perfect game, the no-hitter and the shutout. Just a line drive. Looks like a ball that would be a double off a wall in a lot of other ballparks. But, hey, what are you going to do? Not because it wasn't hit very far, it just wasn't hit very high. Liner over that short wall there and right. Here's Aaron Judge. It's 0-1, and here's a breaking ball from Gibson. It's fouled back. 0-2 the count. And that was a curveball that Rice turned on. It hung there. 0-2 to Judge. Hit on the ground. Third base. And oh my God, Weston Wilson. Judge is going to go to second base. Ward doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry to pick up the ball. And that was about as sloppy as you could ever expect. I mean, Wilson, this is a one-hopper to your glove side. You barely have to move, and you can't snare this ball. Judge turns it into two bases. And that coming right after we give up a home run ball. That is ugly, folks. One out, runner at second base. Cody Bellinger's up. Pitch outside to Bellinger, who had a huge game yesterday. Couple of home runs. It is 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a pitch, good slider there. Good movement. Just a little piece of it from Bellinger to foul it away. Bellinger's game yesterday raised his OPS 100 points from 755 to 855. That's a big day. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2, and that ball's hit on the ground to first. Alonso calls off Gibson and will take it to the bag for the, that's Mayo at first. Mayo takes it to the bag for the unassisted putout for the second out of the inning. Judge moves to third base on the grounder. And with 2 down, Jazz Chisholm is coming up next. This frickin' guy. Yeah, I'm going to be mad if this second run comes in because Wilson, that was ugly over there at third base. First pitch is a breaking ball for a strike to Jazz. Coming in today, hitting .209 with 3 homers and 11 RBI. He's only 47 home runs shy of his predicted total. As he flies one to center field, that's a lazy fly ball, and Taveras has got it. The inning is over. Ben Rice steps up, gets a first pitch breaking ball, and hits a line drive home run to right. A solo shot to give the Yankees the lead after 1 inning. 1-0 New York. We go to the second. And yeah, other than that pitch, I like what I saw from Gibson. I like what I saw from him. We need some offense. We're already down. Why is Mayo back at first defensively instead of Alonso for the second straight day? If you want Wilson in the lineup, make him the DH. Yeah. Or just let Pete play first and let Mayo DH. I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping to hear in the presser yesterday after the game why Taveras wasn't used at all when there appeared to have been a pinch hitting opportunity to use him, a defensive replacement opportunity to use him, and they didn't. And here he is in the lineup today, so seems like he's okay. But I didn't hear that brought up yesterday. Every third baseman has got to make that play that Wilson didn't make. Folks, the fourth and final game is tomorrow night, Monday night. Shane Baz against Cam Schlitter. I believe it's a 7:35 p.m. start time with a 7:20 start time for the stream here. So far, so good with calling the game tonight with this setup. Might have to do it again like this tomorrow. We'll see. Kobe Mayo is up. First pitch is a strike. Folks, get it all on there.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Mayo. Spread it out, buddy. Swing and a miss. Man, he's got such a large swing. I can see why when he makes contact, the ball can go a long way. But, man, it is an all-or-nothing looking swing from Mayo. No balls, 2 strikes, leading off the top of the second inning. Freed from the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Mayo goes down quickly. Overmatched. No other way to put it. Overmatched. 1 down in the top of the second. Here is Taveras.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Put on that Cal Ripken jersey, Phantom, and don't waste a minute. Here's Taveras, first pitch, grounded foul on the left side. Taveras batting from the right side against the lefty Freed. I vote Cal. The 0-1. Fouled away. Folks, whenever you need magic, you call on Cal. Oh, and 2 the count on Taveras. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the second. The pitch. Low and in. The sun is starting to come out here at the ballpark. One, 2 curveball, low and in. 2-2 the count. Yep, it is definitely getting brighter in the past couple of minutes here. We can see light and shadow instead of just shadow. This pitch misses way outside, and we got a full count. It's another long at bat for an Oriole hitter, and that is a good thing. It's only the 6th batter of the game, and Fried is already up to 32 pitches. Here comes the 3-2 to Taveras. Swing and a miss, and that looked like it might have been ball 4. Fried gets the strikeout. But we're only in the 2nd inning, and he's a third of the way to 100 pitches here. Let's just keep making him work. Jeremiah Jackson is up with 2 down, nobody on. First pitch. That one missed. All right, keep working that count. Let's go.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Jackson's average is at 260. He's got 24 RBI on the season. He's on pace for 100 RBI. That pitch is low. I mean, on pace for 100 RBI, batting more often than not 9th in the order. Even in a game like this, where they line up designed for a lefty and Gunnar out of the lineup, Sammy out of the lineup, he's still only hitting 7th. And he's got a 3-0 count, folks. It's 3-0 on the Bullfrog. Weston Wilson on deck. There's a strike. Fastball. That was a 3-0 fastball. Get me over for strike 1. Oh, condolences isn't really the word. Chances, but I appreciate your kind messages. Condolences makes it sound like my back was removed. I'm just a little bit injured. I'll be all right, but thank you. We got a 3-2 pitch coming to Jeremiah. Here it is. Fouled away. Keep going. Keep making Fried work. We're going to see a 40th pitch here in the 2nd inning. Another 3-2. Swing and a miss. Fried. He is getting the best of Oriole hitters through 2 innings. The Orioles have yet to get a base hit, but they've only gotten 1 base runner and have made Fried work. 40 pitches through the first 2 innings. On to the bottom of the 2nd, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Trey Gibson going to come back out here for Baltimore. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, look, even if Fried shuts you down, which he often does, if you get him out 1 inning sooner and you got 1 extra inning of a Yankee reliever versus Fried, that is an advantage. And that 1 inning of somebody different could be the difference. Keep the score low. You try to rally off of one of these relievers, and that's the recipe to win a game like this, I think. Folks, I'm not going anywhere. I just want to play some Captain Chesapeake music. Here you go. Oops.
Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster.
Folks, how's the weather in Baltimore doing on this fine Sunday in early May, folks? May the 3rd be with you. Now, where I'm sitting, it is May the 4th. So may the 4th be with me. Jason Dominguez will lead off. Why did I just get a message on my phone at 1 in the morning? Somebody just sent me a line message. The 0-1 to Dominguez. Fouled back. It's 0-2. By the way, Trey Gibson is in the High Sock Club, and that's always a feather in my cap as a fan. I love the high sock look, especially for pitchers. A good look. Excuse me, here's a ground ball up the first base. No, it's to second base. I could not see the ball. Excuse me. In a reclined position, I might be hiccuping a little bit extra, making some strange noises. I'm sorry, folks. Oh, if you could only see me right now. I'm reclined, legs akimbo. The batter now is Austin Wells. First pitch curveball. Looked like it might have caught the corner on the outside, but whoa, the umpire says it's ball 1. That is a swung on and ball crushed, but it's going to be foul. Just foul to the right of the foul pole down the right field line. The 1-1 to Wells. Gibson kicks and deals a curveball outside. Hello. Hey, thank you, Phantom. Yeah, guys, again, it's just a matter of setting things up so that I can do this. And if I couldn't do it, then I wasn't going to do it. It's, but I can, so I will. So, I'm not a hero here. I can talk, I can see, and those are the main things I need to do this. 2-2 pitch to Wells is a foul ball. Yeah, I hope everybody, well, I don't hope everybody, but I would assume almost all of you had your share of back issues here or there. Even if you're in great shape, it happens. But I can definitely attest that as I get older, they seem to happen with more frequency. The 2-2 pitch to Wells is a check swing. He went. Down goes Wells. Where's my strikeout button?
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hey, Carl, I see you there with a super chat, bud. Appreciate it, man.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Ryan McMahon is up with 2 down, nobody on, and that first pitch is in there for a strike. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Trey Gibson. It's unfortunate he had to give up that breaking ball to Rice. Rice was ready for it. 0-1 pitch. Look where that was. That was borderline, a good location either way, but it's called a ball. 1-1 on McMahon. Yes, thank you again to Carl for your super chat, buddy. 2-1 now, the count. Gibson's delivery is a swing and a miss. That curveball was in the dirt. Yeah. Gibson's got swing and miss stuff. It is 2-2. The pitch. And on the hands and popped up. Third base side. And Wilson, trying to go into a slide near the camera well, will not come up with the catch. He gave it a good effort. It had to be a backhanded catch while sliding into the railing of the camera well. His head made contact with the padding there, so he was also playing far off the third base bag, so it was a pretty long run. I'll give Wilson credit there for giving that a good effort. 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Ward is backing up. He's still backing up, and it's off the wall. It deadens right at the wall. Ward will pick up the ball and get it back in. That is Caballero, first pitch swinging, hitting a 2-out double to left. No, that's not Caballero. I'm sorry, that's McMahon. Caballero now up. My mistake. So Ryan McMahon at second with 2 down. And the number 9 batter is Caballero. 4 homers, 12 RBI. Hitting .259. First pitch low and away. The Orioles start the day 7 games behind in New York in the East, entering on Friday 5 behind. Here's a ground ball to Wilson. He picks this one cleanly and will get it to first without a problem. The inning is over. Gibson works around a 2-out double, and the Yankees strand 1. And we go to the third inning. It's New York 1, the Orioles nothing. Yeah, so came into town 5 games back. Got to win today and tomorrow just to be able to leave the way we came in. Anything less than that, and we're going to be in worse shape. And we are currently losing right now 1-0. Need some offense. Need to get Max Fried out of the game sooner rather than later. Got to get some unexpected offense from somebody. How about some offense, huh? Offense. Let's get offensive. Get it? Let's go. Folks, I don't know if I can even sing a tune for you in the state I'm in. I'm worried if I hit the wrong note, it's gonna make a muscle move wrong, and next thing you know, BW is not feeling good. By the way, I got a painkiller here, but it's only for use when I'm awake but not streaming, because it doesn't really have too much of a effect on me, but I just, I want to be sober. I got a serious painkiller over here. It's not a muscle relaxer. I think that would have helped more anyway. But I don't want to sound loopy or drowsy or whatever. Here's a ground ball to third, and that's off the diving glove of McMahon into left field. A base hit for Weston Wilson. First pitch swinging. here to begin the third. So the Orioles showing a lot of patience at the plate, getting Fried up to 40 pitches through 2 innings, and then Wilson with an ambush here. A first pitch base hit. All right, Weston, help us out, buddy. It's Blaze Alexander now with 1 on, nobody out. And a move to first. It gets away. The ball, though, bounces right back to Rice. But I'm telling you right now, if Rice catches his ball cleanly, Wilson is out by a mile. Stay closer to the bag, damn it. Nobody's allowed to get picked off. Blaze Alexander. First pitch. Popped up. Out of play. Come on, buddy.
I do believe I'm on fire. I do believe I'm on fire.
We got the tying run at first, nobody out. Blaze at the plate with an 0-1 count. Fried shows, oh, that's a bunt shown by Blaze, and he fouls it off. It's 0-2. So Max Fried, I don't remember him doing this before, but his leg lift and his delivery, he changes. He mixes it up. Sometimes he lifts it and throws all in one smooth motion, and then other times it's a very deliberate leg lift, almost coming to a full pause before throwing home. I think that's all a design to keep hitters off balance, and also base runners kind of don't really know where things are at. See, that was a really fast pitch. That kick, that leg lift was all one smooth move. It is a ball and 2 strikes. This latest pickoff attempt before this last pitch was also kind of close, but Rice couldn't hold on to the ball. And now they've picked him off. But did he get into second? I think he did. Weston Wilson broke for second. Fried fired to first. But Wilson, man, he showed some legs there. He's on second base anyway, folks. How about this? Now the tying run in scoring position, nobody out. And Blaze gets a curveball and hits it. A little flare to right, down the line. It's a base hit. Wilson read it well, and he will score. But Blaze is now caught between first and second. He's in a rundown, and Jazz will get the tag on him just before he gets back to first. A wild series here in the past couple of pitches. But the Orioles have tied it up, folks. It is 1-1.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic. It's magic. Wake up, you know.
Back to the top of the order. Bases empty, 1 out. We're tied at 1, and Taylor Ward fouls the first pitch away.
Taylor?
I know. Guys, look. Base running is a problem, but when a base running problem happens in the same play that we tie up a ball game that we have to win, I'm not going to sit here and focus too much on Blaze. I'm going to focus more on Blaze delivering a nice hit down the line. Max Fried is a tough SOB, and we got to run off of him now. And we're making him work. This ball's hit to right. That ball's carrying. That ball is a leaping grab by Judge. Unbelievable. Highway robbery. Taylor Ward. That would have been a double. It would have not been close to being a home run anywhere else but here. But Judge did have to leave his feet to make the catch. He was running all the way to the wall. And over his head makes that catch. Taylor Ward. Undone. Unfortunate. Oh, the horror. The horror. 2 down for Adley Rutschman. And home plate umpire is having words with Aaron Boone about something. Aaron Judge. Plus the guy is what, like 6'6" or whatever? And then he's fully stretched. I mean, I don't know how many other guys are going to make that catch. Line drive, foul ball down the left side by Rutschman. Adley 0 for 1. 309 with the batting average.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
I'm starting to think me not being on camera might be the way to go from now on. 0-1 pitch. Hit to right. That ball is going to be, just foul. It drops about 2 or 3 feet foul down the right field line. The count 0-2 on Rutsch. Yeah, I'm thinking without the real me making stupid faces or doing whatever, I'm more likable this way. Maybe I'll have less haters. Just have this frozen image of me on the screen. I think this is better. What do you guys think? (0-2) pitch is low. Go live when I sing. Oh, I'm too shy. James Wood, if he could. Get it? That ball, a curveball lifted to left. Come on, keep carrying. It dies right at the wall. Rutschman, he lifted. He got under a curveball from Fried and skied it to left. It looked good off the bat, but it came up just a little bit short. I'm telling you, the Orioles, some of these outs we've made today, very close to being run scoring or, extra base hit kind of stuff. It's been 2 or 3 unlucky situations, but we do tie the ball game here. And let's see if Trey Gibson can keep going. We got a 1-1 game going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Folks, please hit that like button. Like it. We got over 100 people. Let's get to 100 likes. Unfortunately, very close is not good enough. All right, Chilo. Okay. All right. I think it's pretty encouraging, Chilo, for a guy like Max Fried, where the expectation with the offense that you and I have been both watching together, I think you would expect the Orioles to basically have gone hitless through the first couple of innings. The Orioles are at least showing they got a run on the board. They've had some hard hit balls, and I'm just pointing that out. And I think that's, if you want to win today, do you want to win, Chilo? Then I would if I were you, I would observe some of the things that are happening in this game right now that are a sign that maybe we got a chance to figure out a way to win this game. So, yeah, I'm going to point out some hard-hit balls that turn into outs, whether they're good enough or not. That's your opinion, but I think it's a good sign. Trent Grisham's going to lead off. We're in the bottom of the third inning. 32 pitches for Gibson through the first two. Pitch off the plate. 1-0 the count. Gibson has this routine where he rocks his glove behind his head, but not before coming to a complete stop and then starting his real delivery. Just a habit. Doesn't really have anything to do with how he throws the baseball. The count is 1-1 on Grisham. Next pitch is low and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. The top of the order here, Ben Rice, who hit that home run, is on deck. The 2-1. That one's hit on the ground to second. And that will be the first out of the inning, as Jeremiah with a routine ground ball there. All right, Gibson facing Rice. Let's do this second time around a little bit better. Since that home run ball, it's just been one other base runner given up by Gibson. That was a base hit from Ryan McMahon. That was a double, wasn't it? A double by McMahon with 2 down. Rice is average now at 336 with those 12 home runs. I mean, he's got some really good numbers. Pitch is hit into left, and that could be trouble. And that ball is going to drop between Wilson and Ward, and Rice will make it to second on a double. And, God, that is just bad luck. That ball could not be any more in between Taylor Ward and Weston Wilson. They wind up colliding. Wilson probably needed to give way at the last minute because he's trying to make a catch with his back completely to the baseball, and Ward is coming in. Luckily, neither appear to be any worse for the wear there, just like their feet colliding. So Rice is at second base with 1 out, and it's ball 1 to Judge, and you have to just pitch around Judge here. You have to. I know Bellinger had a big game yesterday. Judge hits it in the air. They gave him a pitch to hit. It's hit deep, and that ball is gone. How do you not pitch around him there? That's ridiculous. You got a base open with 1 out. You set up a double play. You don't let the most dangerous hitter in the league. Boy. 3-1 Yankees. I don't get it, folks. If you're asking me why, I said it before the pitch was delivered. You got to walk them. I even said I don't care what Bellinger did yesterday. I'm taking that into consideration. He's still got to do it. Judge now tied for the Major League lead with 13 home runs. It was a high slider. The 1-1 to Bellinger. Swing and a miss. And I tell you, if he strikes out Bellinger here, how do you not just shake your head? I mean, that's 2 runs. That's 2 crucial runs. We had a recipe we were working on here on how to win this game. And that's just a mistake. That's such a big mistake. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 2-2 to Bellinger. That is hit on the ground. Second base. And Bellinger is thrown out. That would have been a force play at second to get Judge out had he walked him. Probably not a ball that you could have turned 2 on, but it would have been first and third with 2 down, with the score still tied had you walked Judge. Here's Jazz. Joel, I don't think it was hit hard enough or right at Jeremiah enough to turn 2. Bellinger been around a while, but he still gets down the bases pretty good. But again, it still would be a tie game right now. There is a strike to Chisholm. The count is 1-1. 2 down, bases empty, 2 runs in. For the Yankees, they lead it 3-1 here in the bottom of the third. Well, it still holds true, though, Joel. If he gets Jazz here, it's the same thing. We should have walked Judge, and nobody would have scored. 2-1. Oh, that just missed up and away. 3-1 the count. The pitch, that is ball 4. Jazz walks, and look for him to be running in this situation. 2 down, up by 2. Jason Dominguez is up. Here comes Drew French. 51 pitches from Gibson now with 2 down in the third inning. I tell you, the home run ball to Rice, you can forgive that. You don't want to hang a breaking ball like that, but at least it was a solo shot, and you know. But the Judge home run, God, what are we thinking? Here's Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch is in the dirt. Yeah. Again, butterfly effect. Once you do something that you shouldn't, once you do something differently, every other play or batter, whatever, after that, you can't really say, well, this would have certainly happened. But, you know, walk Judge. You got a base open. You got a tie game with 1 out. You walk Judge. That should be like, you know, stop, drop, and roll. You know, like just something you should know. 1-1 pitch, hit up the middle, but playing right behind the second base bag is Blaze. He'll fire it to first to get the final out. But the Yankees capitalize on a mistake by the Orioles. They pitch to Judge, and he hits a 2-run bomb. That gives the Yankees their biggest lead of the day. They have a 3-1 lead going into the 4th inning. Yeah, just to be clear, there are situations where you have to pitch to Judge, or you should pitch to Judge. But any situation where you can get away with walking them, particularly that one. I mean, that one right there is textbook walk him. 1 out, open base at first, runner at second, tie ball game, walk him. Doesn't matter what inning it is. Doesn't matter what your previous history with him is. Doesn't matter if he's over his last 12. The only criteria is tie ball game, runner at second, open base at first, 1 out. Do it. Folks, you live, you learn, right? Oh. Well, that worked out nicely. Dropped the microphone, but in this chair, it had a place to fall and not fall to the ground. Can we get something else out of Max Fried here? I hope so. Here we go, folks. It's the top of the 4th inning. First pitch is a swing and a miss by Alonso. It's the polar bear. It's the 3-4-5 hitters due up.
A polar bear stirs.
And a foul ball makes it 0-2. I'm noticing more and more I don't like Albarnez sentiment growing in the Oriole community. I can't say that I'm in that camp myself, but I'm also not going to just say, I'm behind him forever, no matter what, ride or die. I'm still giving him a chance to. And the other thing about it is, this is something I really don't want to talk about with any amount of length, really. Not right now, but not a crazy theory that Albarnez might be a little bit handcuffed in terms of how much influence he really has calling, all the shots with this team. A lot of people are under the impression Mike Elias is responsible for some of the decisions that should be left to the manager. 2-2 pitch to Alonso is up and away. The count is 3-2. And the theory out there, if you believe that, is that the Orioles wanted to find a manager that would be a quote-unquote yes man and be happy to take a major league managerial job if it meant kind of following a company line. Folks, we're going to get an extra base hit out of Pete Alonso. He just hit a line drive into the left field corner, and he is at second with a leadoff double. Folks, I like that. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
My thing with Alvarez is that I still think that he has a mentality that from what I can see, that I think can be a good manager, but you still have to succeed. But I know a lot of managers out there that first season is, not a measure of how good of a manager they become. You look at a lot of managers, Hall of Fame managers, and you look at their first seasons with wherever they've been, and you're looking at a lot of 500, sub 500 records. Tyler O'Neill's at the plate, folks. Sorry, I'm sort of getting lost here. We got Pete Alonso at second base, nobody out. I should be locked in here because we got a chance to get a run back. The count is 1-1 right now on Tyler O'Neill. I'm not sure what that challenge was about, but I'm happy they did it. I guess they lost the challenge, right? The 1-1 pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Folks, how about a bugle? I don't know if I said the phrase, it's still early. I think I've said in the past couple of days that we are entering now the post-honeymoon stage for Alvarez. This Yankee series, I felt like, was that sort of that boundary between, like, all right, getting your feet wet, getting acclimated, setting a tone with the team, getting everything going with this team. That's like 30 games, 32 games, something like that. And then, yeah, this was the series where I said, once you get to this point and we're playing the Yankees, we got to be at a stage where we're showing that the things we're doing with the new manager and coaching and philosophy and everything that we've built toward since the last season ended, is this working or not? And first couple of games of this series would tell you, no, it's not working. That is ball 4 to Tyler O'Neill. Folks, we've got activity going on right now. Let's try to lock in. Let's try to feel a little bit of optimism because we've got 2 on, nobody out. Max Fried is definitely not having one of his best outings right now.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
The problem is we got Kobe Mayo up, and what we need right now is a guy that's going to make contact and get the line moving. Mayo is going to want to hit the 3-run homer. If he does, I'll be very happy, but we got to get something productive here. Pickoff move to second base, and back in there is Alonso. You got Alonso at second, O'Neill at first, nobody out. Orioles down by 2. Mayo at the plate.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
First pitch, top of the zone for a strike. Folks, we're closing in on 100 likes. Thanks for being here. help out if you don't mind. Hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. The 0-1 pitch. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Can we get to Max Fried? 66 pitches here. Nobody out in the 4th inning. And Mayo asks for time. And that gives me time to do this. One pitch. That is a tapper. Past the pitcher. It's going to be a tough play. The third baseman can't handle it. The ball pops out of his hand. Everybody's going to be safe. Folks, it's bases loaded. Nobody out on an infield hit by Mayo. Folks. The tying run is at second. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Leody Taveras.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Come on. Taveras. 0 for 1 today. First pitch. In there, a strike. A sinker from Fried. Taveras struck out his first time. That's precisely what he can't do here. The Yankees are playing back, so anything on the infield should at least score a run. Swing and a miss on a cutter in on the hands. It's 0-2. Actually, I said in on the hands. That pitch was pretty much middle of the plate. The count was 0-2, and that one just missed top of the zone. Oof. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jeremiah would be next. A chance for the Orioles to get back, get a lead or more, or get tied or more, I should say. Ball up the middle. And it's backhanded by the second baseman, Jazz. His throw will be late. It's an infield hit for Taveras. It is now 3-2. Bases are still loaded. Alonso scores. Still nobody out. Folks.
It's magic. You know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic. Break out.
Jazz doing Jazz things. He can't backhand it cleanly, and the throw was a lob toss. And now I'm looking at a replay of Jazz biting on his finger as if something was wrong with his finger. His finger was to blame, I guess. Folks, it's the bullfrog.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Jeremiah Jackson has 2 grand slams on the season already. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Folks. How about a third salami? Want to know the pitch? Curveball left, or it's a changeup left up and away. I thought it was going to break, but it didn't. It was just a changeup way up and away. It's 2-0. Fried is laboring, folks. Jeremiah, wait for your pitch, buddy. And he gets one. He fouls it back. A sinker. 2 balls, 1 strike. It is 3-2 Yankees, but the Orioles have a chance to tie or take the lead. Nobody out, bases loaded. The pitch, ground ball, shortstop, second for one, over to first. That is a double play. It's a double play, but it scores a run to tie the game. We're going to have to take it, folks. We are starting over, and we still got the go-ahead run on at third base. Let's go.
Ho, ho, it's magic, you know.
Come on, Chilo. Come on, Chilo. We just tied up the game. Try to look at something good out of this. Swing and a miss. We got 2 runs back off of Max Fried. We are doing more offensively against Max Fried than just about any other team has so far this season. I'm going to take it. This one's fouled back. Weston Wilson at the plate with an 0-2 count. Yeah, obviously you don't want to hit into a double play, but they happen. And we got the tying run in exchange. I'm going to take it. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Wilson. The pitch, up and away, 2-2. I'm telling you, folks, Max Fried is only going to go 5 innings today. The way it's looking, he's about to throw his 80th pitch here in the 4th. It's been 20 pitches per inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch, swing and a miss, and man, Wilson chased one, let her high. Down he goes. The Orioles, yeah, they hit into a double play, but they tie up the ball game by scoring a pair of runs here. An infield single RBI by Taveras, scoring Alonso, and then a double play ball, no RBI for Jeremiah, with Tyler O'Neill coming in to score. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Baltimore. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Yankees. We go into the bottom of the 4th, tied up. Yeah, let's go. How about that? I like that. How about let's go? How about let's just go? Come on, let's go. Do it for the hurt BW, Chilo. Do it for the hurting BW. I'm literally in traction over here. You should see me. I look like I'm in a hospital bed right now. You know why? Because I want to see these Orioles win, and I don't care how the hell we do it. Let's just figure it out. If we can beat Max Fried in the Bronx, I will take it any damn way I can get it. And you know, if you ask me, are we going to get 3 runs off of Fried through 4 innings when this game, before this game started, I would have said that's not going to be easy to do. The guy has an ERA of 2. Folks, there's a JJ raid happening right now. Folks, play-by-play with JJ and the fellow fanatics of Philly. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Please do not be thrown off by the fact that I am frozen with my hands over my head, reacting as if I just saw Sydney Sweeney naked or something. I'm under the weather or something, so I'm not on camera, but thanks for being here. We got a 3-3 ball game in the bottom of the 4th, and it's Austin Wells at the plate for the Yankees. 1-0 pitch is a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tied at 3 in the bottom of the 4th. With the Orioles, Trey Gibson making his Major League debut on the mound. 1-1 is hit hard, but it's going to hook foul down the right field corner. Hey, thank you. I hope I feel better soon as well. Yeah, what can you do, folks? Back problems. We all get them, right? Luckily, I'm doing play-by-play for work, not, manual labor. Or else I would be, and I wouldn't be of much use at all. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Wells asks for time. Folks, we're only 8 likes away from 100, and we've got some JJ people in here. I think we can get to 100 right now. If you folks wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. We're in the 90s. This pitch is a slider that stays outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 from Gibson. Fouled back. What's going on? The Phillies are doing good with Don Mattingly in charge, huh? What a instant turnaround. 2-2 hit on the ground, and that is it's a foul ball. Mayo fielded it, took it to the bag, but it is a foul ball. So still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yenier Cano is stirring in the Oriole bullpen. Not actively throwing, but stirring. Gibson is now up to, is that 60 pitches? I would hope he'd be good for, at least 75 to 80. Try to get through 5. I'm not sure why Cano is up already. There's nobody on base. Not like there's trouble immediately right now. This pitch is fouled away. 2-2 on Austin Wells. The pitch. Breaking ball. Where did that miss? Rutschman asks for a challenge, and we're going to win it. And that should be strike 3. And yes, sir, give us a strike and sit down, Wells.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. Nice breaking ball there from Gibson. Is that the gyro slider? Is that the curve? This first pitch to McMahon is a strike at the top of the zone. McMahon has a double. That was in the 2nd inning. We're tied at 3 in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss in the dirt. It's 0-2. Yeah, I just wish, if what you're saying, Phantom, is true, I just wish that same philosophy would apply to everybody in our rotation, because right now there's a lot of guys that it seems like we might leave them in a bit too long before we go to the pen. Gibson, to me, right now looks pretty good. 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right. Waiting on it is O'Neill. He backs up a step or 2 and makes the catch. 2 down in the 4th. I want to see Gibson at least go 5 innings. But he's got the number 9 batter, Caballero. If he retires him here, the 5th inning is going to be the money inning. You got to get... Oh, by the way, I'm just noticing this. Ben Rice is out of the ball game for some reason. After already being 2 for 2 with that home run, it's Paul Goldschmidt now at first base for the Yankees. Rice is out of the game, and you have to think it's an injury. No offense, but that's very good news for us. It's 0-1 on Caballero. Here's a little tapper, couple of bounces to short, over to first in time. The inning is over. Folks, 4 innings in the books for Trey Gibson. We got a 3-3 ball game heading into the 5th inning. And, yeah, they called it a curve. I don't necessarily trust. Like, yeah, they showed curve. They listed that on the screen. I guess, that was a very hard-breaking curve. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for a brand new pitcher when they're called up that their pitches aren't necessarily accurately labeled by the, MLB tracker or whatever. I've definitely seen pitches calling games this year that were not the right pitch. I'm not saying it wasn't a curveball. I'm not saying it wasn't. But it didn't look like his other curveballs to me. It looked like a much sharper break, like extra velo. I didn't take note of how fast of a pitch it was, but it did not look like the curveballs I've seen from him today. So I'm holding a little bit of reservation about whether or not that was a curveball. But anywho, what's the pitch count? I think it's in the upper 60s now. Yeah, 68. I want to see that, but if he's got a runner in scoring position and facing Judge and Bellinger, I'm fine with him getting pulled. Yeah, short leash for the next inning, surely, with the batters that are coming up. But what I'm saying is, yeah, I get the Gibson first major league start. You don't want him to get rocked. You want him to, get out of this with something good, something positive. But I mean, any other pitcher in this situation. Oh, that's a base hit. Is that Blaze? Blaze Alexander attacks the first pitch for Max Fried and hits a hard ground ball in the left for a leadoff single. Folks, the Orioles have got their hitting shoes on against Max Fried. Folks, Max Fried had given up before this game something like 26 hits in 40-plus innings. And we've got 6 hits here in 4 innings plus a batter. We're not doing so bad. Here's Taylor Ward. And that first pitch is inside for ball 1. So come on, folks. Let's get positive.
Taylor?
Let's get positive. We got the go-ahead run on and nobody out, and now we got the top of the order. This pitch to Ward is outside, 2-0. Ward has already drawn a walk today. And he's going to make Fried work again. Fried now at 83 pitches, just 4 innings plus a batter. Here's a pickoff move, and that was close. Good grief. Every pickoff move today has been close. Too close for my comfort. Where are my luckies? I need access to luckies. Here's a ball hit in the air shallow into center field. Well, it's medium depth, but it'll be caught by Grisham for the first out. Ward retired. Here comes Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
You mean an ABS challenge? I can't say for sure, but that might be right. They might have already wasted both. I know they've lost one. It's 0-1 on Adley, folks.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Well, they did that one challenge on the pickoff move. And then what was the other one? One and one the count on Adley. And that last pitch, Fried again going into that deliberate leg lift. One out, runner at first, the 1-1 to Rutschman, and the throw over to first. And Blaze is just back in there. I mean, can we have one pickoff move where we just step back with 1 foot standing? Up and away. 2-1 on Rutschman. How about a little hit and run action here on a 2-1 count, 1 out, runner at first. The pitch, that is a tapper up the first base side. The pitcher picks it up. Fried will get Rutschman at first, but it does move the go-ahead run to second base with 2 down. It's going to be up to Pete Alonso, folks, to drive in the go-ahead run.
A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs.
First pitch, a backdoor sweeper there from Fried for strike 1. One of his tougher pitches of the day right there to get ahead of Alonso. Alonso doubled, scored a run, 1 for 2. Up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks, we're over 100 likes. Thanks so much. Let's keep gooing. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and either a miss or a foul tip. I guess he got a piece. It rolled behind the catcher there. 2 strikes on the batter, 2 down. That go-ahead run out there at second base. There is activity in the Yankee bullpen as Fried is now over 90 pitches. So we're going to get him out after 5 innings. That's good. The 1-2. Fouled straight back. Come on, Pete. Go Oppo, baby. Oppo taco time. Looks like the sun is starting to get covered up by the clouds again. Field looking a little darker again. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Alonso chased a changeup off the plate by half a foot. The inning is over.
Big buck, stop it all.
Folks, this game is half over. We are tied at 3. The Orioles have the advantage in hits 6-4, but the Yankees have yet to hit in their 5th inning. Hang in there. Hope I'm feeling better today. Thanks. I'm not, but it's all right. I just hope it's not a long-term thing. Usually I throw my back out and it's a couple of days or it's a week. Doesn't seem to ever be like 4 days. It's either 1 or 2 days or like a week. So if I'm not, maybe tomorrow I got to do this again like this, but if it's more than that, then it's probably going to be a whole week. But I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. Just need to get some of that tussin. Rub some of that in. Some Vicks Vapor Rub. Some icy hot. I don't know. Folks, did you know that we play the Marlins next, and then after that series, we're playing the Yankees again at home? Or no? We're playing the Yankees. What are we doing? We are playing them again soon. Let me double check that. I'm sorry. Miami, and then we come back home for a homestand with the A's first and then the Yankees. So 2 teams after this, and then the Yankees again at home. First pitch strike. Trey Gibson's back out there. The 0-1 Grisham is a little bit low. 1-1 the count. So the top of the order here for the Yankees in a tie ball game. Big inning for Gibson. And it looks like Grant Wolfram is out there getting loose for the Orioles. Pitch is off the plate, low and away. So I'm thinking Alvarez is going to let Gibson face 3 batters to try to get him out. But if it gets to Bellinger with somebody on base, then he's got a lefty Wolfram ready to go. Line drive caught at second base by Jeremiah Jackson. Oh my, that looked like a ball ticketed for right field for a leadoff single. Jeremiah makes the catch on the line drive, 1 down. All right, first pitch to Paul Goldschmidt, who again has come into the ballgame for Ben Rice for reasons not known by me. First pitch is a strike to Goldschmidt, who's hitting only 156. And that is a swing and a miss on a slider in the dirt. It's 0-2. Goldschmidt hardly ever sees any playing time against right-handed pitching. He had one of the worst batting averages against righties in the league last season. 0-2 fouled away. We'll do it again. The Nats after the Yanks. Kyle Stowers. Low and away on the 0-2 pitch to Goldschmidt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. If anybody gets any news about what happened to Ben Rice, feel free to share it. This pitch fouled away. Still 1-2. Oh, there it is. There's the report. Ben Rice has a hand contusion suffered on the pickoff. They already did an X-ray and it's negative. Thanks for the update there, Phantom. This pitch is high. 2-2 the count on Goldschmidt. Hey, now Chila. Folks, look at the reporting here in the Charm City chat. We've got people on top of it. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball. Shortstop. Blaze. Over to first in time. 2 away. Chilo, let me give you your credit for your research. Ben Rice exited today's game with a left-hand contusion that he sustained on a pickoff attempt while playing first base in the third inning. X-rays taken were negative. He's day-to-day. Well, that's much more comprehensive than what Phantom gave me. That makes Phantom's update pale in comparison. Phantom might have won the race, but Chilo wins the info war. I'm just playing. Thanks, guys. Yeah, let's see. Phantom could have added more info, but he wanted to beat somebody to the punch. That's what 17 cents a game gets you, folks. Become a Magic member today. Aaron Judge is up. 2 down, nobody on, with a count of 2 balls and a strike. Trey, do not throw this guy. Something he can do anything with, please. The pitch. Fouled away. 2-2. It will be impressive if Gibson gets to this 5th inning 1-2-3, although it does help that Goldschmidt is in for Rice. Rice is only 1 home run behind Judge for the Major League lead home runs. Foul ball, still 2-2 on Judge. Yeah, how about we play tomorrow, Hold the Rice? I'd like to get a split to go, Hold the Rice. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, the pitch. Ooh, where'd that miss? Where did it miss? Is it low? I don't know. Count goes full. Here comes the 3-2 to Judge. And it is lined in the left, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Just missed. So Gibson's count is up to 86. Wolfram, again, is probably ready with Bellinger, the lefty, on deck. I think this is the end of the line here for Gibson. Going to try to finish 5. But Wolfram will come out if Judge continues the inning. The 3-2 pitch. That is low, ball 4, and it doesn't look like Gibson's going to get through 5. Judge walks. Bellinger's due up. He got up Wolfram for a reason. Seems like now's the time to bring him in. That ball 4 pitch was close. And here comes Albie. Gibson patting Albie on the back, and now Albie patting him on the chest and on the butt. A lot of patting going on. And there's Gibson's parents in the crowd. Proud of their son. Why wouldn't they be? Folks. Oh, yeah. All right, folks. We got a pitching change. Should be Grant Wolfram coming out. Stand by. I'm going to try to get up and move around.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
Got Bush. Oh, wow. We've got Bush.
Hey, Mr. Wilson!
I forgot I had that Weston Wilson button. Didn't get any use out of it.
Hey, Mr. Wilson!
All right, folks, it's going to be Wolfram versus Bellinger. 2 out. Judge at first base. The pitch. Line in the right field. That is going to be off the wall. O'Neill does a good job to play it off the wall, and it's a close play at second, but Bellinger is in with a double. It's second and third with 2 down, and Wolfram, one pitch, gets hit hard for extra bases, and the Yankees are knocking on the door here. There are 2 down in the inning. We got to get the next guy. And that next guy is Jazz Chisholm. There is something under review right now, and I'm not sure what. Oh, they're going to see if it's a home run? No, it's not a home run. There's your answer. No, not a home run. I'm done reviewing it. All right. Well, let's hope the second pitch from Wolfram is better than the first. The Yankees have second and third with 2 down. And the batter is Jazz Chisholm. Here we go. Wolfram from the belt. And the first pitch is a called strike. A front door slider. Jazz is 0 for 1 with a walk. That ball is hit on the ground, and that ball's bobbled, but picked up and flipped to the pitcher covering the Orioles. Escape. Nearly could not finish the play here on a ball at first bobbled by Mayo on the grounder there, but he's able to recover and get it to Gibson in time. I'm sorry, to Wolfram in time to end the inning. So we are still tied. Trey Gibson, he can't win, but he also can't lose. He is done 4 2/3 innings, 4 hits, a couple of walks, a couple of strikeouts, 3 earned runs, 87 pitches, 56 for strikes. It's not a dazzling first appearance, but considering the opponent and the venue and the difference between these two teams right now and how they're playing, and how our other starters have looked in comparison, I'm fine with this. I'm good. Let's see what he does next time around if he gets a chance. So the top of the 6th is coming up, folks. I hope you're ready. I hope we're ready. It looks like it's going to be Tyler O'Neill, Kobe Mayo, and Leody Taveras. Hey, thanks, Too Nice for You. Freed is still pitching, huh? Coming back out here with 94 pitches, huh? All right. Well, here we go. Once again, Chilo, are you watching the game ahead of me? Are you? And if so, I have to ask, why are you? How do you know that already? You must be ahead of me. All right, here we go. Max Fried on the mound. First pitch is a curveball for a strike. It would explain why some comments come in so quickly the moment after something happens. Tyler O'Neill has a count of 0-1. Pitch is up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch, ground ball to third. Long throw, and it's wild. It's a wild throw. O'Neill is going to reach. Ryan McMahon, offline throw. Should be an E5, folks. The first batter of the inning, the go-ahead run has reached. All right, it is Kobe Mayo's turn. He's 1 for 2 today. And the first pitch to him is low. Curveball low. Max Fried. They bring him out for another inning. He's given up a hit, and now he's fallen behind Kobe Mayo. Get it all on there, folks.
Get it all on there. Just spread it out.
The 1-0. Low, 2-0. Mayo showing some patience, hasn't even offered at either of the first 2 pitches. The 2-0 pitch. Oh, he chased one there. Would have been 3-0. A sinker low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. That one low and in. Come on, Kobe. We need contact, buddy. There's nobody out. There's some things you can do that can just move a runner at first into scoring position. A little nubber off the bat on the infield can do a lot more than a strikeout. Come on, buddy. 2-2 pitch. He takes low, ball 3. Folks, I want a charge from everybody. Charge, charge, charge. Payoff pitch to Mayo. Oh, that was ball 4. It's a slow roller to short. They go to second for 1, and they're going to turn 2. Unbelievable. Pitch number 102 of the day from Fried is a double play ball.
Stop it all.
6-4-3 double play. And wait a minute, the Orioles are going to challenge. Mayo might be safe at first. And Chilo is typing that in quickly. I mean, Chilo, again. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you're not watching well ahead of me. And I'm just asking, why not sync up with me so we're watching together at the same time? You're going to have to convince me I'm wrong, that you're not ahead of me. Leody Taveras will come up with 2 out. Or no, with either 1 out and a runner at first or with 2 out, depending on this challenge. Mayo is safe at first. Folks, it's not a double play. It's a fielder's choice. There's only 1 out in the inning. All right. Let's see what we can do. But why do you want to be ahead, Chilo? That's what I'm asking. Why do you want to be ahead? Why not experience this together as I'm calling it, as you're watching it? If you have that capability, I just don't understand why you don't do it. Want to know the count on Tavares? I mean, for me, it would drive me nuts. I'm sitting here watching something. I'm probably listening to the TV and then hearing the same thing repeated on a 20-second delay or whatever it is. It would drive me nuts. 2-0 pitch is swung on and fouled away. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Outside, 3-1. Come on, folks. I cannot believe Max Fried is still out here. We're up to nearly 110 pitches. I mean, I guess he's a true workhorse. It is 3-1 on Tavares. Runner at first, 1 out. The pitch. Low and away. That is ball 4. Why is Fried still out there? I don't know, but he's coming out now.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
I bet you Yankee fans aren't happy that he came out here for another inning. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander who we saw, I believe, on Friday. A right-hander coming out for the Yankees, called the bullpen for New York. Folks, the Orioles are tied. They have the go-ahead run at second. They've got another runner at first. 1 out in the top of the 6th. In a game we really, really, really got to win. Come on. Right. So Shane Baz against Cam Schlitter tomorrow night, folks, for the final game of this 4-game series. Hope you'll be back with us here. Really hope we win this game today. By the way, I was worried about the lower turnout for this series for the channel. I mean, I understand I was late for yesterday's game. That was just a total nightmare. I wake up late and then I throw out my back. So I knew why those numbers were down, but Friday was down. But I was looking around, even the Yankee channels, for whatever reason, this series this weekend, just low turnouts across the board on YouTube play-by-play channels. So while it's never fun to see your numbers take a dip, at least you have some comfort knowing that it's Not necessarily something you're doing wrong. It's just across the board. I don't know what it is. It's an Orioles-Yankees series. Why aren't people showing up? All right, here we go, folks. Jeremiah Jackson, man, this guy has driven in 24 runs already. He's got 2 ducks on the pond here, and the first pitch is high for ball 1.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Again, it's Fernando Cruz on the mound. Righty against righty. I want to know on Jackson, the pitch. That is high. 2 balls and no strikes.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Folks, 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. He fouls it away. That was not a fat 2-0 pitch, but Jeremiah was wanting to swing. It actually tailed back over toward the middle of the plate, but I guess it was a better pitch than I thought at first. Came back a little bit. It's 2-1 on Jeremiah. The pitch. That one is a called strike. Knee high outside corner. Jeremiah, I think, asking the umpire, is that the lowest point of the zone right there, that pitch? Because that felt borderline. Ump seemed to indicate, yes, that is the bottom of the zone. First and second, 1 out. 2-2 the count on Jackson. The pitch in the dirt, and it rolls away from Wells, but he will hold the runners. Mayo at second and Tavares at first. Folks, we got a full count. Let's hear it, Charm City. Do you put the runners in motion here with a guy like Jeremiah? Seems to make pretty good contact. He does make contact. It's hit to third. They go to second for 1, over to first. And they hold the foot on the bag to get the double play. They should have sent the runners. Listen to BW, folks.
Big buck, stop it all.
The Orioles hit into another double play, and the inning is over. Put those runners in motion. It's all depending on the batter, and for me, Jeremiah, I'm expecting him to put the ball in play there, and yeah, that happened. We go to the bottom of the 6th, tied at 3. Looks like Wolfram only threw 3 pitches to get the final out in the 5th. It's the switch hitting Dominguez and then 2 lefties after that, so I would expect Wolfram to stay out and pitch for another 3 batters. Folks, we're up to 114 likes. Appreciate it. We're trying to keep going, though. The numbers have been down lately. The odometer hasn't moved today. Like subscribers lately, it's just been a horror show. Folks, since Friday's game, the channel has netted -2 subscribers in the past, like, what is it, 54 hours or whatever it is. It's been pretty bad, folks. During an Orioles-Yankees series, when we needed Birdland to rise to the occasion the most, the numbers have never been more down than they have this season right now. What can you do? On Point is here. Hello, buddy. We have a 3-3 ball game. Here we go. Wolfram gets back underway with Dominguez hitting right-handed, a switch hitter. He's 0 for 2. Couple of ground outs. Swing and a miss on a pitch. A curveball nearly in the dirt. No balls, 2 strikes. Hey, looking around the scoreboard here, top of the 7th inning, Boston is tied with Houston at 1 apiece. Nationals 3-1 over the Brewers in the top of the 9th. Pitch in the dirt from Wolfram, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Phillies look like they're about to win, I think, their 5th in a row. They have a 5-run lead, 7-2 over the Marlins, bottom of the 7th. Bottom 8, Giants 1, Rays nothing. Rooting for San Francisco there. 1-2 pitch is high, 2-2 to Dominguez. Going into the bottom of the 6th, Dodgers shutting out the Cardinals 3-0. Cubs up 3-2 on the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 5th. Bottom 2, Braves 3, Rockies 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit down the left field line. That'll be a double for Dominguez, leading off the inning. That was 108 off the bat. A couple of finals today. The Twins beat the Blue Jays. That's good news. And the Pirates in a pitching duel with a 1-0 win over the Reds. Coming up in about 20 minutes, the Guardians will be playing the Athletics. The Mets will be playing the Angels. The White Sox take on the Padres. The Royals play the Mariners. And then the Sunday night game is Tigers and Rangers. Austin Wells with a big swing and a miss on a sweeper by Wolfram, 0-1. Wells 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Runner at second, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch, fouled back. Ow. God. Come on now. Whew. 0-2 the count. Let's get a strikeout here. Pitch in the dirt. Rutschman quick to pick it up. That's a very important run there at second base. Don't want to get him a free bag on a wild pitch. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch upstairs. 2-2. Ms. Janet is here, everybody. Say hello. It's a nice looking sky here in New York. Just little puffy clouds, little Bob Ross clouds. 2-2 over the mound, over to shortstop, and Blaze will throw to first to get the out, but the go-ahead run is now 90 feet away with only 1 out in the inning. And the batter now is Ryan McMahon. The Orioles are going to bring in the infield here. The first pitch is a strike taken by McMahon. It is nail-biting time. Orioles trying to keep this a tie ball game. They've been behind today already. Pitch hit on the ground. Diving stop at first, but Mayo can't pick it up cleanly, and he's not going to have a play anywhere. Mayo did well to stop it, but he did not do well to get to his feet and pick up the ball. A run comes in to score on an infield single. The Yankees take the lead back 4-3 here in the bottom of the sixth. Ball just popped right out of the glove. Hard not to think about Pete. That's going to do it for Wolfram. Ynier Cano, who had been getting loose since the previous inning, is going to come in now with the Orioles trailing here. It's a call to the bullpen, folks. 1 out with a runner at first. The Yankees lead at 4-3. And BW is going to try to get up and move around because I think that's probably in my best interest. Folks, if I miss a pitch or two, forgive me. I'm moving a little bit slow. So here's some music. Get you through. Ynier Cano is in. He's got a very nice ERA of 1.69, 15 appearances. First pitch is hit up the middle, and Jeremiah is going to cut off Blaze to get this ball. He'll fire it over to first in time. 2 down with a runner at second. The batter is Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 3. Folks, I would love to play Black Betty by Ram Jam as a music bed when I need to take a break, but unless you want to start a GoFundMe to pay Ram Jam, I don't know, $50,000 for the rights to play their music on my live stream, you're going to have to hear music that's free, and it's going to sound like elevator music. I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot worse tracks out there than the one I'm using, believe me. We got a count of 0-2. Rico Garcia is up in the Oriole pen. 0-2 on Grisham. Check swing. That pitch was low. The appeal says he didn't go. Not to pick on you, Joel, about your music comment. It's just it's like every time I play that track, people have something to say about it. Maybe I need to find another track. I don't know. This pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's off the plate. It's a full count. Two down, runner at second. Full count on Grisham. 4-3 Yankees in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch hit on the ground, foul. You don't have to necessarily give in to Grisham with Goldschmidt on deck, base open. And Grisham lifts one to right. O'Neill is gonna make a diving catch. Tyler O'Neill saves a run. He lays out to his right in the right center field alleyway. Robs extra bases to end the inning. The Yankees take the lead here, but we got a nice play to keep it a 1-run game. We go to the 7th inning. We're down a run, 4-3 Yankees. Come on, let's go. Let's frickin' go. Let's go, folks. Likes. All right, forget about the likes. We got to talk about subscribers because this is getting pretty sad, folks. I guess I'm just not doing my sales pitch good enough. Folks, if you're watching right now, you got a guy who can't be any more dedicated to covering live Orioles baseball than the channel you just done found. So do yourself a favor, do me a favor, do this whole community a favor, and subscribe right now. It's free. There's a button at the bottom of your screen. We'd love to see that odometer roll over once today. I tell you, there was a time where we were saying roll over 3 times, maybe 2 times on a slow night. Now we're just trying to get it to roll over 1 time. Come on in. Do I sound desperate? Because I am. Okay, top of the 7th inning. We need a run. I'd like more than 1. It's Weston Wilson, Blaze Alexander, Taylor Ward. Due up, Fernando Cruz, who got the final out in the 6th. It's Sammy Basayo, who's going to pinch hit. All right. We are going to the bench. Basayo in for Weston Wilson. Here we go. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Sammy, help us out, buddy.
Sammy.
1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Outside, 2-0. That's right, folks. You can't see me, but you can hear this. The 2-0. Called a strike. That looked outside, and Sammy's going to challenge. And Sammy's finally going to win one, isn't he? That pitch was outside, and there you go, by a full baseball. That was an easy challenge. Terrible call by the ump. It's now a 2-1 count, and Sammy looks at strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The hat is on. Scott, I'm going to continue to play the music, but thanks for the suggestion. Here's a ground ball into left field. That is a base hit, a leadoff single for Sammy, and that's just what we needed. The tying run is on with nobody out, folks. Let's go. I mean, wow, I didn't realize 60 seconds of a music bed was that difficult to endure, but okay. I could play Right Said Fred, I'm Too Sexy. I don't know. "60 seconds of fart noises." I've got a compilation I could throw up here. Anything's better than the music, right? Blaze Alexander has a count of a ball and a strike.
I do believe I'm on fire.
He's 2 for 2 today. That pitch is high, 2-1. Got the top of the order right after this. The pitch, fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Captain Chesapeake always works. Okay, I get it, folks. It's the worst music ever played. The worst music ears have ever heard. I will never play that music track ever again. It's official. It makes me feel really good about the 3 hours I spent rifling through an archive of a library of free music to find one I felt was suitable enough to not annoy anybody, and yet I've come to find it is indeed the worst piece of music I could have possibly chosen. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball to third base. Charging and throwing on the run. The first out is made. Blaze is retired, but the tying run, Basayo, moves up to second base. Taylor Ward is coming up.
Taylor?
Well, at least that's the only annoying thing I have on my soundboard. Pitching change. Yankees go to the pen.
We're on a mission from God.
Do you believe in me?
We're on a mission from God.
This is great iced tea.
Bye bye, Betty.
Are there things that make you angry? Are there things that make you angry?
Soundboards. Folks, we need a run. Run, Rudolph. Who's the new pitcher on for the Yankees? Why, it's a left-hander named Brent Hedrick. And a first pitch, an inside-out swing. This is going to be trouble. The play at first is what? In time for the second out. Basayo now gets to third base on a slow roller to the right side of the mound. The Orioles have the tying run 90 feet away, but there are two out. We need a hit. Adley Rutschman is the batter. We need Rutsch to be clutch right now.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Rutschman is 0 for 3, batting right-handed against the new pitcher here, whose name I've already forgotten. Hedrick. Max Hedrick. Headroom. First pitch is ball 1 to Adley, folks. The pitch in the dirt. It's 2-0. Come on. Two balls, no strikes. Basayo at third with two down. The Orioles trailing by 1. The pitch swung on and hit hard but foul. Adley out in front of it. 2-1. Two balls and one strike. We need clutch from Rutsch. The pitch. Lined foul off to the right. Adley looking to go the other way there. Hit it hard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Come on, Charm City. We need a hit. The pitch. That ball's hit on the ground to second base. Jazz to first in time. The inning is over. Hoping to see Jazz screw something up there, but it was not to be. The Orioles are still down a run as we hit the 7th inning stretch. That would be very factual there, Chilo. That is indeed facts. Folks, it's 7th inning stretch time. Cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right, we got enough cakes to push the Chilo comment out of the way.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Just kidding, Chilo.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks, we are down, but we are not out. Would suck to lose a game where we, did something against Max Fried. That was my biggest worry. Getting our offense looking lost up there for the first 7 innings of the game. Getting shut down by Fried, but we're down by 1 damn run.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Yankees have their own seventh inning tradition at stadium. God bless America.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Oh, boy. (3:11 a.m. local time for BW). So this game's going to be over sometime between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, it would seem. What do? Do I stay up? Do I try to get a little more shut-eye? I don't know. We are going into the bottom of the seventh. That is where we're going there, NDJ. Hence.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Seventh inning stretch at Yankee Stadium. It's Goldschmidt due up next. Judge and Bellinger to follow. Thanks for hanging out with me, folks. I know I'm not my usual energetic, having a lot of fun, telling a bunch of corny jokes, bad puns. I'm just trying to power through, folks. A little bit of pain and a little bit of pain. Even this setup I have right now is starting to not feel too comfortable. I hope we don't go extra innings. I mean, if it takes extra innings to win the game, then I guess I'll take it. But I hope we don't have to win that way. All right, it's Rico Garcia time, folks. You know him. You love him. Give it up for Rico. Where are you at, buddy?
Rico.
First pitch swung on and missed by Goldschmidt. I'm going to call it right here. This will be a strikeout. Rico versus Goldschmidt. 0-1 the count. Pitch. Low and away, 1-1 the count. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm just feeling confident Rico's going to get Goldschmidt. I hope I'm right. The 1-1 pitch. That ball's lifted in the air to left center field. And it will be chased down out there by Taveras. Look at how much ground he covers. Just gliding across the outfield to make the catch, one away. Well, he didn't strike him out. But he got him out. One down for Judge. First pitch to Judge, bottom of the zone. And we're going to get a challenge attempt by Rutschman. He thinks it hit the bottom of the zone. And the robot says no, it is low. Not low by very much. 0.2 of an inch. But we lose the challenge. Do we have one left? I hope so. 1-0 to Judge, swing and a miss. On a slider. One pitch. That got the corner. Another slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Both teams have one challenge left on balls and strikes. Thank you, Phantom. This pitch misses by a lot. A changeup, low and away, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball called strike 3. Judge won't challenge. That was borderline. Rico does it again. Nice frame job by Rutschman. Might have even helped convince Judge it was a strike. That was not in the zone. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Had belly fooled there. Rico, all of his pitches are working. The 0-1. Foul tipped, and man, Bellinger is down. He's rolling around on his back before popping up to his feet. Seems to be okay. It is 0-2 with 2 down, nobody on. Looks like it got him on the instep of his right foot. A foul ball. Bellinger given a chance to shake off that foul ball. Now back in the box. The count is 0-2, 2 down, nobody on. The pitch, up and away. Folks, we're up to 127 on the light count. Can we get to 150 today? Let's try to do it. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Yeah, this is really starting to hurt now. I'm running out of positions I can find that doesn't hurt. This sucks. 2-2 pitch. Reached for and fouled away. We'll do it again. Oh, guys, come on. This sucks. The 2-2 fouled again. Win one for BW. Come on, Baltimore. Another 2-2 to Bellinger. Another foul ball. Oh, folks. Bear with me here. 2-2 once more. Inside, full count. Come on, Rico. Put him away now. The payoff pitch. Hit in the air to center. Tavares is coming in. He's got it. And the inning is over. Rico Garcia faces the 2-3-4 batters of the Yankee lineup and retires them in order. He does it again.
Rico. Suave.
All right. On we go to the 8th inning. 2 innings left, 6 outs to play with. Down 1 run. Down already 2-0 in the series. Can the Orioles show some fight? We need some fight. Come on, folks. Get tough. Polar Bear, O'Neill, and Mayo. Is that who's due up? Let's go. Let's go. I think a leadoff home run from Alonso to tie it up would be just the ticket. Folks, what do you get when you combine a polar bear, a jar of mayonnaise, and Popeye the Sailor Man? Hopefully you get a couple of runs is what you get. What do you get when you... Carl smells back-to-backers. All right, we're back underway, folks. The first pitch to Alonso. Did that miss? No, it's called a strike. It is Hedrick out here to continue to pitch. Line drive, but Alonso out in front of it will foul it hard off to the left. It's 0-2 on Pete.
A polar bear stirs.
A sloppy mess of a sandwich. I like my polar bear with mayo. Line drive. Base hit into right field. Alonso goes the other way. An inside-out swing. And he is aboard as the tying run with nobody out. Folks, can we do it? We need more. Come on. It's Popeye time, folks.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
And the first pitch is up and away for ball one. O'Neill has walked today. He's reached on an error. He's scored a run, 0 for 2. The pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, he chased a bad one. Low and away slider. It started off the plate and it never hit the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, that slider does break back into the zone, and he takes it. He swung at the ball, and he took the strike. It's 1-2 on O'Neill. Tim Hill, the veteran lefty, is up for the Yankees in the bullpen. The pitch, swing and a miss on one in the dirt. A 3-pitch strikeout, and O'Neill looked terrible up there.
Big buck, stop it all.
That's not how to get it done. Here's Kobe Mayo, up and away, ball 1. Come on, get it all on there, Kobe.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
1 for 3 today. One 0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. Hitters count. Come on, throw him something straight. The pitch. Hit hard, but right to shortstop. They flipped to second for 1, over to first. It's a twin killing. How many double plays today? Unbelievable.
Big buck, stop it all.
What can you say, folks?
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
I'll do the guys quickly just to forget this one.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
I'll do the guys quickly just to forget this one.
Folks, where's the bee bag?
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
Well, 3 outs left to play with. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, down 1 run, 4-3 Yankees. Hang in there. I like your attitude, Richard. I like the cut of your jib. Folks, looks like Jizz Chasm is due up first. Ted Williams, is he available? No, it's not October, but I'm thinking about September. You got to at least do something in September to play in October. Andrew Kittredge is on, folks. Kit, 3 innings without giving up a run. Jizz Chasm is up 0 for 2 with a walk. The first pitch to Jizz is hit on the ground. Diving attempt by both the first and second baseman, but it'll get through to right field for a leadoff single. Jizz is on. The batter is Jason Dominguez. Yeah, I don't see how you don't use Gunnar to pinch hit in the 9th somewhere. Slater, I couldn't have said it better myself. There's a called strike on the outside corner to Dominguez. Looks like David Bednar, the Yankee closer, not actively throwing, but is up standing in the Yankee pen. Up and in on Dominguez. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he jizzed one through the chasm. That has to be a lyric somewhere, right? That's Simon and Garfunkel, or... One and one the count on Dominguez. The pitch. There goes the runner, and the ball's fouled away. Jizz will have to return. Yep, if Weston Wilson's due up third, then that's where Gunnar hits. If Weston Wilson is due up third, that's where Gunnar hits. That should be pretty cut and dry. 1-2 is low and away. 2-2 the count on Dominguez. Jizz could get picked off. Depends on whether or not you have the right stain remover. Here's a ball hit to right. That ball's traveling. A leaping attempt by O'Neill, but it's gone. It's frickin' gone. A 2-run homer by Dominguez makes it 6-3. Kittredge gives up his first runs of the season at the worst possible time. And again, Chilo, that comment just so ready, so prepared. I guess it's just important to watch the game earlier than everybody else so you can have a comment ready to go before everybody else. There isn't a race. Do you see anybody else leaving similar comments immediately after something happens bad for us? You have time. Six to 3 the score. Base is empty. Still nobody out. The batter is Austin Wells. The ground ball here, and that's going to get through a base hit up the middle. Kittredge is having a bad outing. Ryan McMahon with a line drive base hit to right. Kittredge isn't fooling anybody. First and second, nobody out. First 3 appearances for Kittredge were fine. Not today. He doesn't have it. That one right in the middle of the plate. Jose Caballero is coming up. Masson summed it up. What, that I'm the greatest play-by-play guy on YouTube of all time? Here's a bunt up the third base line. What are we doing? Why didn't we try to see if that ball would go foul? We never had a play. That ball might have gone foul. Mayo fields it. That ball is so going foul. What are you doing touching the ball? It hits that grass. Good grief. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Bases are loaded on a bunt single. Kobe Mayo could have let it go foul. Trent Grisham at the plate. Ball 1. Everything is unraveling now. Dietrich Enns is up in the Oriole bullpen. Pitch. Called a strike, bottom of the zone, 1-1 on Grisham. Kobe Mayo, what the hell was that, dude? That is such a easy, don't pick it up, let it just roll foul. If it doesn't go foul, it's still an infield hit either way. This ball's hit out to left center field. It's going to be playable. It's caught out there. Runner tagging from third will score standing. It is 7-3 Yankees on a sac fly by Trent Grisham. That's only the first out of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt coming up. First pitch. Fouled back. There goes the runners. Throw down by Adley to third is not in time. It's a double steal for the Yankees. That takes the conventional double play ball to end the inning out of the equation. It's 1-1 on Goldschmidt. The pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. Yep. This ain't good, guys. This ain't good. 1-2 pitch. That breaks low and away, 2-2. That ball is going to dunk into center field for a hit. Another run will score. It's 8-3. Another run will score. 2 runs come in on this soft hit ball into center field. It's 9-3 Yankees. And Paul Goldschmidt gets a hit off a right-handed pitcher. That's when you know Kittredge doesn't have it. That should have been an automatic out. If he can't get out Goldie, he's not getting out anybody else. You got to take him out of the game. He's facing Aaron Judge. First pitch is inside to Judge. This game's slipping away, and managerially, I've seen nothing to try to put a Band-Aid on anything here. This is, I said this to begin the series. I didn't want anybody to say anything about this team unless we fell down 3-0. And we are on the cusp of that very situation. So, barring a miracle comeback here, feel free. I can't argue with anybody. I mean, I might not agree with your reasonings for why things are the way they are. I may not agree with what our chances are of making something out of this season, but right now this is not a good team. Here's a line drive, base hit to left by Judge. He will get on at first. That was 110 plus off the bat. First and second, one away. Kittredge still out there. Sure, why not, Slater? If you're kindly asking, go right ahead. If you're going to be polite about cursing, then please curse. And that'll finally do it for Kittredge. Pitching change. Game has slipped away from us. Still only 1 out in the inning. First and second for the Yanks. Bellinger coming up. Yep, let it all out, folks. Let it all out. The team as is doesn't have a chance to make the playoffs. Something has to change. I could talk about the different things that could be looked at to change, but I'm not in charge. I think it's just a waste of time, honestly. We pointed out things with this team that are wrong. What's going to be done to make it better? I'm not going to speculate on that because I don't have any say. We're at the mercy of this organization. But this ain't good enough. You got to play up to the Yankees. You got to. You know, the Orioles did have a habit, even when they were doing pretty well in like 23 and first half of 24. We still had a bit of a reputation for not playing or playing down to bad teams and having good records against good teams, but then dropping games we probably shouldn't against bad teams. But honestly, it's the bad teams this year that we played that have kept us at least somewhere near 500. We swept the White Sox, took 2 out of 3 from a last place Astros team. What else? Like we're not winning the series against the good teams, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And if you can't beat good teams, if you can't beat a left-handed starter ever, I don't know how you're going to make the playoffs. Dietrich Enns is in the ballgame, folks. It's a 1-1 count on Cody Bellinger, and that's a called strike 2. Oh, Janet, I kind of made the point that everybody can just vent however they want at this point. I asked everybody to, hang in there unless we drop the first 3. And at that point, I can't really defend being gung-ho. I mean, we had to at least split this series. And it's not looking good right now. Now, I've already reprimanded Chilo how many times in the past few days? But at this point, whatevs. 3-2 pitch, foul back by Bellinger. You understand, right, Ms. Janet? I'm not trying to one-up you or whatever, The negativity, I can't prevent negativity or people feeling down when we're, at some point you have to concede it. This pitch is in the dirt is a walk to Bellinger to load up the bases. Now, look, once this series is over, we go to Miami. Hopefully we start to win and try to build from there. But this series right here, sure, we can agree to disagree. But like I said, I'd made a point already to announce to the chat that go ahead and let it all out at this point. Here's a pop-up by Jazz to center field. Tagging from third and scoring is somebody. It's 10-3 Yankees. Here's Dominguez. Dominguez came into the game with basically nothing in terms of hitting and now has driven in a couple of runs. He's got a home run. He's scored twice. Yeah, that's what's hurting me the most is just I don't see the fight. I don't see the desire. Line drive, base hit down the left field line. Another run is going to score. Ward firing it back in. It'll be an RBI double to make it 12-3. That's a 2-run double, I guess. I'm sorry. 2 runs came in. Runner from first came all the way around. Ward got it back in pretty quick. I didn't think the runner would score from first, but he did. 12-3. I don't really get the no gunner, no offense observation. Yeah, exactly. Like, swing and a miss. The count is a ball and a strike. I mean, this game got away with us with the bullpen today. The bullpen had been the best part about this team. Today, they're getting their asses handed to them. Wells with a fly ball to center. Tavares backing up. He'll make the catch to end the inning. We go to the 9th. The Orioles are down by a bunch. It says 11-3 on my scoreboard, but it's 12-3 as we go to the 9th. Folks, I know the morale is low. I don't have anything to say in terms of trying to pick you guys up. I don't have anything. The morale should be low right now. It should be. Now, there are people who get down in the dumps a lot sooner than I think is warranted, and I try to point it out and try to get people to look at things positively, but I'm a rational person. And, yeah, right now, the way this series has gone, I think we have a case to make that this is not a good team as is. The only thing we have to, the only thing we have here is a sport where you play a whole lot of games, and teams do change over time within the same season. Sometimes they stay the same, sometimes they get worse, sometimes they get better. Can the Orioles get better? It seems like something has to change in order for that to happen. What needs to change? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people say, well, Mike Elias needs to go, but I'm not disagreeing with that. But in terms of realistic, what can we change to turn things around right now? I don't see the Orioles organization doing that. So I have to think about the things that we might be able to do. David Bednar, the Yankee closer, despite the huge lead, is going to come in to pitch the final inning anyway, with Leody Taveras leading off for Baltimore. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. The 0-1 is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Max Schumann takes over in right field for Aaron Judge. Judge gets half an inning off. Pitch low. 2-1 the count. Orioles will need to bat around for a miracle comeback here in the 9th. Popped up. Should be the first out. Third base. McMahon on the outfield grass makes the catch. 1 down. Well, folks, I told you. I don't know if you read my community post. It was touch and go whether or not I would call this game. Matt Abel said something pretty inspirational to me in the Discord, and I said on my post that, look, I don't care how I'm feeling, I don't care how the team's doing, I'm not going to roll over. This is a night where I could have just said, I can't do it, folks, but I'm going to continue to do it, and I'm going to be here through these tough games, these tough times. I wouldn't make this channel if I wasn't in this ride or die until I die. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss by Jeremiah. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Bednar's pitch and on the hands and fouled away. All right. Well, there's an opinion. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away. Amazing. I got reported from YouTube for a post. And, yeah, okay. 1-2 pitch popped up center field shallow. Coming in is, he doesn't know where it is. Grisham lost the ball in the sun. Jeremiah is going to get on with a sun ball single with 1 out here in the 9th. The batter is Sammy Basayo. He came in to pinch hit and got a hit. He's 1 for 1. Up and in, ball 1 to Sammy. (11-3) Yankees. We're in the top of the 9th. The Orioles are about to fall farther behind, both in the division and under 500. 1-1 on Sammy. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. The 1-2. Struck him out. Pitch up and in. The Orioles are down to their final strike, or final out, sorry. It'll be final strike soon enough. Folks, it's been a pleasure to call another game. I know it's been an awful one. It's been an awful weekend. Blaze Alexander up with 2 down. And he looks at 1 off the plate, ball 1. I'm going to dust off my shoes or whatever, and I'll be back here tomorrow. That's the plan. Whether or not you want to come back is up to you. Now, if you're under the impression that the team sucks cock, and you want to boycott the yard and close down all channels, which I guess would include mine, and if this is like watching Little Leaguers play better because we're a dog shit team, then maybe don't come back and watch tomorrow, would be my advice. It's 0-2 on Blaze Alexander. Just as a for example, I don't know where that came from. Just as a hypothetical. 1-2 the count on Blaze. The pitch, swing and a miss, and that will end the ball game. The Orioles have lost another not pretty game. I think this is the worst loss of the series yet. An 8-run loss here. Final score, Yankees 11, Orioles 3. They have lost by 5 runs in each of the first 2 games and have lost by 8 today. So that is -18 in run differential in these first 3 games head-to-head with the Yankees. They outhit us 15-9. And after the 4th inning, when the score was tied at 3, they outscored us 8-0. The bullpen collapsed today. Gibson showed some signs of value to his potential major league career in his first major league start. He wasn't able to complete 5 innings. He did give up a few runs. But 2 of those came on just a pitch to Aaron Judge that should never have even existed. But that was just one of many mistakes made today by this Orioles team. There's not a whole lot going on right, hitting, pitching, or on defense. It is what some might call a shit show. So, anyone giving 2.5 to 3 hours daily watching this team needs to get their head examined. I got news for you. I'm here every day calling these games with a jacked up back, mind you. So you're kind of insulting me when you say that, Orioles fan 72. And I'm really sick and tired of your shitty attitude. I'm kicking you off the channel forever. Goodbye. Dickweed. For the rest of you that consider yourself fans who, choose to do with your time whatever you please, if you still like to watch baseball and follow the team you love, no matter how they're doing, then I hope to see you again sometime soon, maybe tomorrow night. The Orioles will be playing the final game of the series tomorrow night. First pitch will be at 7:35 p.m. Stream will start at 7:20. It's Shane Boz against Cam Schlitter. Orioles have now dropped to 4 games below 500. They are now 8 games behind the Yankees. I think it's time to stop even looking at how many games back we are in the division and start worrying more about how many games back we are from a final wild card spot. Because we have lost a lot of ground here in the last few days. And, yeah. Andrew Kittredge gave up 7 earned runs while getting 1 out. His ERA was 0 coming into the game, and now it's 18.9. Right. Alonso had a 2-hit game, and so did Blaze Alexander. The Orioles did get a fair amount of hits, 9. They did get to Max Fried for 3 runs and 5 1/3. Made him throw 107 pitches. That part of the game worked out, but we didn't do anything against their bullpen. That was the whole idea. Get Fried out of the game. Get something done with the bullpen, but we didn't. 4 2/3 innings of scoreless ball. And, yeah. Just another ugly loss. Fernando Cruz gets the win. Grant Wolfram the loss. And attendance today, 43,416. Time of the game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Now hitting the 4 a.m. hour over here, locally for me. So 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern, back on the East Coast of the United States. Folks, if you haven't hit that like button yet, try to hit it before you go. The subscriber count did not go up 1 time today. It's painful, folks. For yours truly, it's been painful in more ways than one. But, anybody giving 2.5 to 3 hours daily watching this team needs their head examined. So, I guess until tomorrow night, I'm going to go and get an MRI, CAT scan. I'll let you know what they say after they examine my head, because I'm going to come back and watch the Orioles tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. But it's a good point made by Orioles Dan 72. Anybody giving 2.5 to 3 hours needs their head examined. So it makes sense to only boot him off the channel, because he would need to have his head examined to come back to watch any more of this team. that sucks so much balls in his humble point of view. Anyway, that's going to about do it for me. I have a medical procedure. I didn't know I was having a procedure. Oh, for the head exam. I'm sorry. You were joking along with me, and I forgot I was doing a bit. I'm sorry. That's on me. Thank you, sir. Let me see where I can send you folks now. Sending you off somewhere far, far away. Let's see. Is Fitzy calling this game? It's in the bottom of the 10th. The Red Sox have the bases loaded, 1 out. Oh, I better take you to Rhino. I better take you to Rising Rhino. Rising Rhino is calling, I think it's the UFL, folks. It's football. Maybe football would be a good change of pace from the baseball you've seen this weekend. So give Rising Rhino a hello for me, folks. I'll be sending you his way here in just a sec. I want to say thanks to, actually, before I go, let's do this. Here's 5 free Magic memberships. Let's see who gets them. Farmer Mike, Erica Henderson, Brian Sorbo, Kelsey Webb, and Dandelion. Welcome aboard. I've never seen any of these names before. Maybe a gifted membership will get one of them to show up and say hello tomorrow. Folks, come back tomorrow. Let's give out some more of these. But for now, I'm going to sign off and roll back on over into bed, I guess. Let's hope for a better back tomorrow. And maybe I can join you on camera. We'll see. Until then, folks, this has been the BirdWatcher. I know the morale is down. I got no magic words to make you feel better. You're just going to have to take the hit or check out. It's up to you. I'm going to take the hit, and I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, I'll see you later, folks. Have a good rest of your Sunday.